Animals are all constant fear. Constant fear is there. So it's not that because you are just human life this time, next time you'll be again having you. Don't expect like that. If you are crooked in your actions more and more, if you are bad in your dealings, then you have to be born as a python or some kind of animal. It is all said in the Garuda Purana. Probably if you have not read, please read that. Whatever action, every action has got its effect. Everybody is under that law. Even divine incarnation comes under that law. Even divine incarnation comes. So, what to speak of us? Sri Ramakrishna himself said, why should he suffer from cancer? Because he took all the sins of the geese and the ghosts. He had to suffer from cancer. So, like the Sri Ramakrishna says, somebody has to burn the karmas of somebody else. Somebody should come and take the share. So, like that. So, we are all under the wheel of karma. So, like that the world is going on. So, unless we realize our true self, what is the nature of the true I, till you realize that, you have to pass through all these hurdles of the life. But you have to move onwards, on and on. That's the way.
Is there then any point in praying to God for situations like, say, mother is praying for a dying son, or she herself is passing away, leaving a small child?
Praying is accepted. Praying is good, but don't expect the result should be according to what you want. See, nobody wants that to die. A dying man says, I want to live long. Please, I pray to you. Please give me more ayus. Do you mean to say that God should give him more ayus and he should prolong his life? You can ask for, that's a different thing. But the results come according to its own way. But praying has got its effect. But you don't link your faith in God with what you want. That means your love towards God or your faith in God is depending upon what you want. Leave it to God. Whatever he wants, let him do. That's the way you should live. Then you will realize the truth. Otherwise you won't realize the truth. You will be always be attached to something. You always want something. You always want something. That's the point. See, there was a, I don't want to tell the name, in Bombay. Still that person is there. His mother, they were all great worshippers of Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha image, always they would worship and offer prayers and everything. Very staunch devotees, particularly in Maharashtra, Bombay, Pune, full of Ganesha. So, what happened was, that particular lady, she was having acute asthma problem. But there was a medicine for that. But she has to take that medicine at a particular time. Without fail, she should take. Then it will be under control. Not that asthma will be cured, but it will be under control. One day it so happened, she forgot to take the medicine. She has gone for some program or something. She forgot to take the medicine, and immediately she was having that asthma attack, and she died. And the person, the husband, was so angry. What? My Ganesha could not save her. See, his love towards Ganesha was dependent upon to keep his wife always healthy. Now, Praying for is all right, but don't link your faith that way. The idea is you must get rid of all these attachments and things and involvements, etc. Why should you crave for this body? Why do you want that? What for you want? Do you want to enjoy? If you want to enjoy, then what's your... that means you are not, to that extent your mind is not desiring to God. If you want God, I have 100% want God only, nothing else. So like that you have to train the mind. Training the mind is important. Training the mind, purifying the mind, disciplining the mind, and understanding the concept clearly, practicing it, all these come step by step. Swami's question is...
Yes, Swami. Yeah.
No, for recording.
For recording.
Not for you.
Hey, the thing you are talking about is beyond mind and words, the Vakyo Manatita. And proof is within the mind and with words. So how can anybody prove the existence of God?
Repeat again.
The thing defined as God is beyond mind and words. Vakyo Manatita. Namo Namo Prabhu. Vakyo Manatita. Proof is within the mind with words. How can anybody ever prove the existence of God? It's only through, as you say, as through the experience of others. We begin with faith, I think. No, because I am doubting the topic itself. Does God exist? Is it possible to prove the existence of God?
Existence of God is proved by experience of God.
Exactly.
Experience of God is possible only when you go beyond the mind.
Exactly. That's right.
So you have to go through the mind, beyond the mind.
Yeah.
As Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, mind is a gateway to hell and heaven. Turn one way, you get into wretched hell. Hell means suffering. Turn another way, you get into heaven. Suffering means coming into this world, doing all sorts of things. That's called suffering. Heaven means going to the abode of the truth. Mind is a gateway. Without mind you can't do anything. But you have to go through the mind, beyond the mind. That's the idea. So God is realized. Because Sakar Brahman is realized through mind only. Vikalpa Samadhi, it is in the mind. But when you go a little further, you cross that limit, barrier. When you cross the barrier of the mind, you arrive at the absolute truth. That's all. When that experience is got, your life's fulfillment is achieved. Any question? One more question. 12:30.
I have one question. As humans in this world, we are all attached to some pleasures of senses. We cannot deny it, more or less. I'm trying to understand what is the meaning of enjoying the senses with detachment. When you are enjoying something, how can you be detached?
Yeah, that's true. That's why enjoyment itself will teach you a lesson. Enjoyments will not be permanent. They will degenerate your senses. They will degenerate your thinking. You lose all your intellectual, analytical power. And you become, as a consequence, you become attached to certain things. And you want to enjoy more and more, which is not possible. And one fine day you disappear from this world. So, enjoyment doesn't give you real happiness in the real sense of the term. They only give temporary sensation of happiness, only causing you more pain than happiness itself. That's why when Nachiketas was offered by Yama, Yama, he said, "Oh, Nachiketas, you are a young boy, you are yet a boy, you have to become youth and you can enjoy the life nicely. And I will give you more ayas. You can, if ordinary human life lives for 100 years, I will give you 1,000 years. You can live for 1,000 years and enjoy the world. You can enjoy all pleasures of the world. I will give you the best health, great health, everything. But don't ask about the philosophy of truth and how to realize Atman, etc. What happens to life after death. Those questions are too subtle for you. You are a young boy. And then, in turn, Nachiketas was not an ordinary boy. He was full of tejas and a brahmachari, you must know, full of vigor. He was on the threshold of youth, full of vigor. So he said, "Sir, what are you telling? You are giving a long ayus and all enjoyments. Are they permanent? Do I enjoy them always, all the time? How can it be?" Yama says, "No, you can't enjoy permanently. Then what is the use of that having that? Tell me. What is the use of having the thing which is not permanent? I want permanent happiness. Happiness which lasts forever. And that is possible only by the realization of the truth. So I want truth." Okay. Yama could not answer further. He bowed down, finished. Then he taught him the philosophy. It's famous. Kathopanishad. 12:30 is over, but still, any more questions?
I have not seen God.
Huh?
I have not seen God.
Nobody has seen God yet.
And my question is relevant. To see God, my mind must be pure.
Sure.
To make it pure, it's hard work.
It's true.
And it's not possible for me to do this hard work because I have not seen God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if I would see God, I would be able to work much harder. So there's a circular problem. How do I get out of this problem?
Yeah. That's the main topic of today. That's why the purpose is you must have firm conviction. You should not have any doubt about the presence of God. That is the starting point. If you have got doubt in the presence of God, then your spirituality will not begin. Spirituality begins only when you 100% believe the existence of God, the presence of God everywhere. And then the process of discipline starts. It's not simply desiring. Don't think that God comes and stands in front of you. No. You have to discipline now. The discipline is second stage. First stage is to instill strong faith that God is there everywhere present. And how to have that faith? Because there are saints and sages, Mahatmas, holy people, who have realized the truth and they have declared, yes, there is God. God can be seen. I have seen. We can also see. So, they are the valid statements made by authentic saints, not fake, authentic, who lived their life and shown to us through their own life. Their life itself is a demonstration. Please read the Ramakrishna Leela, the latest book has come, Chidananda has written, Divine Play. What's the title?
Sri Ramakrishna and his Divine Play.
Sri Ramakrishna and his Divine Play. Please read that book from starting from preface up to the last page. Read it 5 times. When I come next year in the March, last weekend of March, please reserve the question for me. The point is, everything should go very definitely. In spirituality, that's the point. That's why people rather feel difficult. Because they are not steady, what can I do? The more you are worldly, the more you become unsteady. The more you become worldly, the more you become ignorant. So, unless you take steps properly, you will not be able to understand anything of reality. It's only on paper, like it appears. So you have to learn all these things through your own life, your own experience. And you have to observe the things, why these things